What it do, what it do. It's your boy Feast. Welcome back to another episode of Straight Facts. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. For you guys that are new, thank you guys for tuning in for another episode. Thank you guys for your support as well. And thank you guys for sharing the video. This morning, I want to talk about did the dating market crash like the stock market, causing a Great Depression? The reason I say that, just sit and think about it. Most people you run into, most people you come encounter with today seems to be not happy, right? This is the norm. Like, it doesn't matter if somebody's single. It doesn't matter if they're in a relationship. It really doesn't matter what they have going on. Most people I run into, they done broke up. They done just broke up. They know somebody that done broke up. And this is an open topic. Like, people really talk about it, right? So when the stock market crashed back in the day, just doing my research on it, it left people hopeless without jobs. And these people had invested all of their money in this market that crashed on them. You know, basically they've invested their money into something that they didn't get a return on, right? So these people that were left homeless, you know, they couldn't afford their mortgages. I mean, it left them just stranded out on the street, you know. So in other words, these people went from here all the way to here overnight. Some people committed suicide. Some people jumped out the building. They did things because you got to think about it. You invested your all into something, and you get 0% return. I don't even think you can fathom life looking forward if that was the case, right? So that's what we got going on in the dating market today. That's why I compare it. People have invested their time, people have invested their consideration, and people have put their attention all into another person. If that other person fails you or deceive you or not interested in you like you thought they were, then you get a 0% return. And all could happen in a situation like that is a depression. So if you got multiple people doing it, yeah, it's gonna cause a Great Depression. So that's, you know, that's why I call it a Great Depression, because most people I come encounter with, man, it doesn't matter. I can use a situation like yesterday. I was in the gym, right? And this young lady, I see her sometimes, and I always, you know, you pay attention. You know, men are visual creatures. You know, I'm not really looking at women, you know, when they pass me or whatever, like looking at their butt, because I know, you know, they know most men gonna do that. Like, but I don't try to give them that attention, because that automatically says that I'm only interested in what you got behind your body right there. You know what I'm saying? Even though that may grab the attention. So I said, what? So the young lady walked past me. She had her headphones on, so she didn't actually hear me. And I was like, I just said smile, right? So she had a hoodie on, so I proceeded to, like, she was walking my path, she walking this way, and I'm walking like as if you hit a car or something, you T-bone. So I'm walking, coming from her side. And man, I just kind of did that right there, man. And oh God, she turned around, and it was almost like she wanted to swing. And I was just like, oh my God, but I did it on purpose, you know. And then this is someone I vaguely know. We may know each other through social media or whatever, so it ain't like I'm a stranger. But just the mindset that the women are walking around in, you know. And this person is in a relationship. Yeah, they're in a relationship. So, but just speaking, you know, just speaking, whether I was supposed to, not, or whatever, but I always do that. Another friend of mine, she's not a friend, but another person that's a friend of mine, same scenario, walk up, just kind of, not sneak up, you know, you don't want to scare nobody when they zone out doing their thing. And every time, man, 2 or 3 times, you touch them, they, oh God, they're just in another world. But when I walk up on my guys that zoned out and do the same thing, what up, bro? Or come up behind them and do something, they don't tend to do that. They don't be in another world like that. You know what I mean? So it's almost like I think women are buying into this depression more than men are. You remember I say it all the time, you know, men suffer in silence, right? But a man just ain't walking around with the vibe or with the antics that he the reason this is going on. You know, it's almost like we're looking at women like they're the reason it's going on. But it's been, you know, it's been so many things going on over the years, man, if we just being real, you know, men have done things they regret when it comes to women, you know, and, you know, this thing done took a turn for the worse. But what I do like about anything in life works like a cycle. Yeah, it works like a cycle. Like, it's gotta, like I say it all the time, you gotta catch another gear. But right now, what I'm noticing is that no matter whether a person's married or whatever they got going on, man, they seem to not have that uproar like they used to. So that's just something to think about. But what I was about to say, when I do what I like about life, the gears, it can't do nothing but go up from here. The same way like in the Great Depression. You know, once the jobs came, some of those people got their life back restored, it went up here from there. And I don't think I've heard of the stock market crashing since then. I think the automotive market crashed in like 07, 08, 2007, 2008, something like that. GM, General Motors, I think. The stock market, that was back in the early 1900s. So that was a whole different time. But just be careful who you invest your time in. You know, people can not be what you think they are. So even if, you know, you get lucky, people want to be valued. That's the main thing. That's what causes some of this. People don't think they're valued to the highs of like they should be. You know, they don't think that people are taking them serious like they should be. Sun peeking on through. I don't know if you guys can clearly still see me, but yeah, that's just something to think about, man. Did the day market crash like the stock market, causing a Great Depression? You know, another episode of Straight Facts with your boy Feast. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys again for tuning in to the next episode. Deuces.